To say the offer social media baby, Abena Korkor and Giovani Caleb omona omo trendy yepa. Na Abena Korkor and Giovani maybe a trim omo some ebetoja social media and assign ababim. Abena Korkor a former UCC girl bia otimide semi nude photos ebeto social media anya baako anya mienu ekodo so ma manfo binum kwampo your madwen so mobeboa no ebebi ase enya ne ntie so no ankasa no or bipolar na offense or mental problem. Some way social media soon can na and no and Abena Korkor some time ago no culture to the Facebook page and member Morgan has said titru any anything no mu wodi on money no ada no your list part 10 and it's all true with dia no wa target wa be mesua we mu odu wait me gba adwuma ina na ode account and no and Giovani or culture bibi e fan ho say Giovani kra no one no ada na ne be masompo entumi enye adwuma sansem we am 40 no e yo na kakra na ansa na meto aso no ma me ready ensempo te Abena trofa Giovani ho emam Giovani Caleb, Big D, doesn't know to, you know what I mean. When ni ensema Abena etwa defa Giovani ho na said dem dey kan no na ebi mu enyi ni se a Giovani pa no be service na nim se Giovani wa ware an here so ho fefefe kama eno na Giovani timi kopie mu e wo delay show na nim delay sa asem we misa no kranka no ho ento no obisa no na Giovani be yi anu se oh there be bibisa ensi Abena de o ye ni good friend pa na afen so no na omoye program bi no fra Abena no ne Abena kasa be hu ane se Abena san ba be in some way. So reply ya Giovani di buy na amafo benim enhye enter say ye pa say no bi a woni no an no besi da beka sa obema crown esonso ntimi enye adwuma yentie Giovani reply no emre na me ba ensem de edoso.
Yes, that story that story shocked me for so many reasons.
Okay.
Because someone said the time that list came, Abena, I called her that week. Because we're celebrating World Mental Health Day. And I mean, myself and Anita Erskine were hosting the Star Drive then. So we called her to talk about stigma.
Okay.
So spoke with her and called her, we even put her on radio to explain herself. That was on a Tuesday, I remember. Only for me to wake up Saturday morning with a lot of calls. Say, Giovani, your list is on, Immediately, I decided to call Abena. She never picked until later on. She sent a message that says, "Oh, I'm sorry. She was off her medication for a while, and she had this whole."
Wouldn't Abena Korkor?
Yes, she's a friend.
What's in the peda?
There be.
What could you fear that?
That meaning the film.
One another pemuda.
There be.
Ada.
I wouldn't know, but you see, her condition too is one that we.
What's in the pe?
There be. But you see, her condition is also one that we need to respect. This is a woman going through a lot. And for me, I will not come and sit here and come and belittle whatever she's going, because I've never been in that position before.
Okay.
Sub bipolar, all those things are things that actually I think they deserve a lot of love. So for me, instead of saying that, Abena has said this, and maybe yes, it's not true, so let me feed her with hatred, or let me pay her back with hatred, I'd rather give her the love that I think she needs. See, me, one thing about me is that whatever you think and say about me, it's true.
And some way, Giovani edited ja delay show so no. And Abena Korkor finally waba bonten abe reply Giovani waye video asan atro ensem there Abena sign the BM aba and some Abena Korkor e kan say Giovani utimi hwe Nyankopon anim pa timi twa ntro to me so say ade wa reka na do timi kotena TV station so a whole national TV YouTube obi e hwe bitimi twa ntro to me so say woni me anya hwe emom se me ankasa no mental problem I may deal with it but no interest so betumi take advantage na ade asi wo yentem no wotuma go twa entro atom so na chese me Abena me twa ntro na ase den enka wo hu ye krampa nka because me to me answer every say Abena e kire mu se enkrofo bobo mu din nyina no ko interviews na ye bisa no mo ho asema opa wonka said inter Giovani timi twa ntro to ne so ene ensem de Abena ahwie bi agu ho yenti ono so emra ase ne bekọ akohwe video no krampa and asoma sinema me de sa ensem na ebro krampa aba abeje emaye pa every menstrual cramps mu oyo ba na onya menses na so wote ya bia waya ase a okoto krampa ka na wa e de atare ho side effects bia enni hu e na afen so ma mo joint baby ye mo ya no so mo wa de bitare ho no ma pen bia ebe free ho no opedodo bia atu a wo frɛ na ba na wo screen so obenya bi na won so wo ho atɔ Yenkoshe video no emra.
In light of we speaking up last week, we spoke about domestic violence, emotional abuse and all that. And I was saying people should speak up, talking boldly on TV. Speak up, speak up, speak up. And I have my own issues, and like I've zipped up my mouth, protecting who, for what, zipping up for what, I wonder. So Giovani Caleb is a colleague. We all work at Media Journal. And I see some of you saying, why don't I address it with him at work? It wasn't a discussion in a makeup room. A whole interview with delay. Global, like everybody's gonna watch it, people in the diaspora, everything. And he goes like, I lied. And then he said it so nicely, she's my friend, and you know, I supported her in my in her campaign and all that. Yes, you did, but even that one, it was like a work you had to do. I came to Star FM, and the show I was given, you were the host. You have to pay your bills, so whether you liked it or not, you still had to do it. And I came to do an interview to promote bipolar awareness. So if I had any issue with you, I really don't have any issue with you. It's unfortunate that I'm very vocal about my sexual escapades. Even when I don't put it on social media during my relapse, all my close friends know that I talk about how great sex was for me or not so great. That is who I am. You see, I enjoy talking about sex, researching on sex and all those things. Some people say it's bad, so sometimes I work on it, or I'm working on it to tone it down, quote unquote, so that you can be in a stable relationship and finally get married. You can be your own self. So I don't know why, Giovani, you go and sit there and lie. You could have just said no comments, because that's what I do anytime people ask me about anybody that was on the list. You know, just no comment, because I don't know why I should lie for you, or which it wasn't something I was even supposed to talk about, but I did have a relapse and I spoke about it, and there was no lie about it. But you know, there are so many strings attached, so sometimes but I don't understand why you would sit on TV and be confident enough to lie. And because maybe you think I'm a mute, or I'm not a confident woman, or I don't know, if you ask somebody to, we didn't even talk about this, and you just go and say that about me, and people keep on saying, oh, she's always making up stories when she's having a relapse. She's mentally unstable, so whenever she says something, don't take her serious. I think before I'll do this video, like, I texturized my hair, so it was like all over the place. I had to go and brush it up so that I look kept before I make this video, so nobody would think, oh, she's having a relapse. I'm just emotionally drained. Like, why he would say that. And then there are other underlying issues of girls that are coming to me, asking me, telling me about stuff they are going through. And I would advise them, and I can't advise my own self. I can't take my own advice. That is very sad. Mothers, ladies, advising your daughters, asking them to speak up. I hope you do speak up when it gets to your turn. When that person in power, that person that you really respect, says something negative about you or does something unfair to you, I hope you'll be able to speak up.
Video we enye video nko keke na Abena edeba abonten after video we no wase atro ensem pia ni nyina no wo kirem se enam ne mental disorder na e won so nti enkrofo m na ye bibi pen onya beka pe na omu deny na omu twantro to ne so na Abena de na adwemu ha no sebe nti munya no na sanke akeka na ye ne den so nya sa enete oni omodaaye ebi ho omo ne daayie ono onim say sometimes I am not the urge for sex no e does be no interest oni wa ye bibi a obetumi akwa mountain so atwantro e de ato ne so eno ntime reading nsem ne bi e de amamo. Giovani Caleb, I don't know why you would want to sit on national television and the global internet to lie. You were bold to do because I am powerless to speak up, to protect or make matters lie. About all of you I have engaged sexually. I say no comment to questions related to the list. I have had some of you call me mentally unstable or mad to protect your image when deep down what you are eats you up. Marriages and relationships or human beings in general are not perfect. If we make mistakes, let's admit, seek reformation and move on. I sometimes don't know what to attribute it to, but I have very hyped sexual before or I am. I never really got what wanted. Most of the time, it was consistent sex. It sometimes comes with money, but bad spending habits will make it enough. The urge to sexually engage was high. I've admitted my problem and in therapy for it. A lot of you have to get in therapy for allowing other women to seduce you or cheat on your wives. The name calling might not stop, but own your S when you F up S. When ensem bia Abena Korkor e de beto dwa na wanfa so ha osan so e ma ne caption bia no so meridi e de amamo. Adelaide, Ghana, I hope you get more honest interviews. I never lied about anyone, neither did I make up stories. Unfortunately, I have relapses sometimes and I talk about sexual relationships. Most of you men knew, but since you enjoy vaginas more than people's mental health and emotional health, our businesses might always end in public. When ensem biem so Abena Korkor etrede ka ho no de wo si su biem se enkrofo bebubo mu den samia wukumu ke wodi mu nyina so ne o mada no eye no kro no ntimi entna ho metwa ntro bi emfa nto omo so na se ade Abena Korkor eni Giovani omo mienu omo weke e wo TV3 a na Giovani kwa echrem se omo ye nafofo omo ye tight obi ahia ade otimi ekọ ne yonko nchen so far baby ensem no aba bedru eni fofo bi aba ho a mesan so e de Dr. Amuzu Herbal Clinic omoso eka ho bi no mo bo machidom ma me de sa ensem wanyina ebro Dr. Amuzu wo ye bema na onkomo no fom untimi enwo ba untimi eni oba ennaye obema na afo anye ketekete du na so ya obesiese nyina e de amama kokoko etetemo eno so munko hu Dr. Amuzu na ontenete emfa mamo Dr. Amuzu open a chair kwan ya wonyira Ghana ha de wato apete baabia omo number no ene wo screen no so fana from na ne omo eni ensan wo so midin ene ka chire na Akufo-Addo